Hey everybody, it's Michelle and welcome to our channel. Today's video, as you saw by the title and the thumbnail, it is the wheel. So without further ado, let's see what the wheel has chosen for us today. Anytime now. And it chose the Blue Blood palette. Lord of mercy. Okay, so let me grab the Blue Blood palette and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the carton for the Blue Blood palette, and here is the component. If you've never seen it before, you must be living under a rock. You've got this little thingamabob here. You've got a lift, and those are the shades. So we're obviously getting multiple eye looks this week. Give me a moment to strategize, and I will be right back. Okay, so that took a moment because we're going to have 4 different eye looks. That means I'm actually going to do 3 videos for this Blue Blood palette. Today's look, we're going to have 2 different eye looks, and then for Wednesday we'll have 1, and for Friday we'll have 1. Unless I combine the 2 looks on Wednesday to make just 2 different eye looks. But I don't think I want to do that because I do have an interview tomorrow, and I plan on wearing the makeup that I set for tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, the 21st of January. I do have an interview tomorrow, the 22nd of January. By the time you see this, the interview will have been over, and hopefully I will have found out if I got the job. It's still within the same company, so it's not like I'm leaving the company I'm in. I'm just going to be hopefully moving to a new position. So for the first look today, we're going to use I'm Cold, Undertaker, Priceless, and Cullen. So it's I'm Cold, Undertaker, Priceless, and Cullen. And then for the left eye, we're doing Cremated, Wealthy, Crystal Flesh, and Blue Monday. So Cremated, Wealthy, Crystal Flesh, and Blue Monday. So I'm going to start with the right eye, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is Priceless. And I have used this palette before. And it's Jeffree Star, so I'm so glad that I have a decent eye primer to wear because they stain, which is why I did not swatch them, because I don't want to have to put eye primer on my arm. Okay, so I've got that all over the lid. We're going in darker, so we don't need to clean off the brush. I'm going to go into I'm Cold, which is this very light baby blue shade. And I'm just using this BH Cosmetics Pro brush. It doesn't say exactly, it says it's a number 5. So whatever that means. It's a fluffy brush. And then I'm going to put that through the crease. And if you notice, I am closing my eye to put it through the crease, which normally with hooded eyes you wouldn't do that. But I do want it to also go on the lid. And then I am going to need to find a packer brush so that I can put Undertaker just in the outer corner. And I'm going to do something similar to the other eye where the, what is it called? The cremated shade will be in the outer corner. And Blue Monday will be where I'm putting all of this. And my eyes are watering. They always water in the morning. I'm going to use this packer brush. It's a really dark navy blue. It's really pretty. All right, and now I'm going to go into Crystal Flesh. So soft. And put this all in the front of the eye. I'm just going to keep packing this on until I get the color payoff that I want, and we'll be back to do the other eye. I just realized that I did the wrong shimmer shade on this eye. This eye was supposed to be Cullen, and this eye was supposed to be Crystal Flesh. Oh well, it's just makeup. So now we're going to do this eye, and we are going to use Wealthy, the shade right here, and then Cremated right there, Blue Monday, which is right above it, that bright blue, and then we'll go in with Cullen, the white shade. So let me start with Wealthy, and I did clean off this brush. This is the same brush that we used for the other eye. And I am just going to windshield wiper motion all over the lid. Do you guys have this palette? And as soon as I sat down and I had this look mapped out on my paper, I realized I should have done the bingo for this palette to see which shades it would pick, but I had already chosen one eye look and I didn't want to have to start over. And I also didn't want to have to look crazy for my interview tomorrow. All right, and now we're going to go into Blue Monday. And some of these pans look like I've never used them, and others look like I've used the heck out of them. Like, where'd it go? Blue Blood, you can barely see the crown, but then Blue Monday, you can see the cloud. Go figure. Okay, and just like we did to the other eye, only with this one I'm just going to stamp because I don't want this pigment flying everywhere. I'm just going to stamp it all over the lid. And I'm just going to continue doing this until I get the color payoff that I want, which it's not happening with this brush. I may have to switch out brushes. Coming across very patchy. So let me try the windshield wiper motions. All right, so on this eye, I just had that hesitation because my eyes are wrinkly. So I had to pull my eyelid out and just buff it in there. That's all I did off camera. Now we're going to use that same packer brush that we've cleaned off that we used for Undertaker. We're going to use that again, and we're going to go into Cremated. And I'm going to put that just in the outer corner. I may bring it in a little more than I did for this one. But yeah, these eyes are definitely different. And I have a meeting today that's on camera, so I'm going to look. Hopefully nobody looks at me too much because all of us are on camera. All right, and now we're going to go in with Cullen. And why did I use that finger? It's my left eye. I need to use my left finger. Or my left hand, not my left finger. Look at that. Woo! All right, so I'm going to clean up my eyes, put on a lip, and I will be and do the rest of my eyes, and I will be right back. Okay, so here are our finished looks. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I'm kind of glad that I mixed up the shimmer shades because I like the way the white looks on this eye and then the more creamier look on this eye. More goldish look, goldish hue. Yeah, something like that. I do like both eyes. I kind of like the darker one better, which is a little different for me. I don't normally go that dark, but I do kind of like it better. And then for my waterline, I'm just wearing the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in the shade 0. Let me take care of that. And then on my lips, I went with the Thrive Cosmetics Devon, and I colored in my lips with this one. And then I went over it with her Glossness from Jeffree Star. And that is my lip combo for today. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As always, I greatly appreciate all of your interaction. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, remember, be kind to one another. You know the rest. Guess what we forgot? We forgot the flavor of the day, the perfume. So let me just, I can't see without my glasses on, so it's not like I can really see which one I'm picking. But I think I want this one today. And this one is Kinsey Not So Vanilla. So let's spray this one. Yeah, I like that. Of course I like it. I picked it out. All right, so there is that. Thanks, guys.